This is an issue that directly affected us. 17 lives were lost in our community, and we need to show that we're not backing down. Too often that these tragedies are in the news for a week and then die down, but we're not letting it die down. We are showing that these tragedies can happen everywhere and anywhere and will continue to happen unless we as voters take a stand.
I would say a lot of people are just discouraged by our political system, but with our campaign and what we're doing this summer, we're just really hoping to ignite that passion to vote and to choose morally just leaders again, and to choose people that represent us.
97% of people believe in universal background checks, yet that isn't something that our Congress or legislation has even brought up yet, and it's just common sense to us. We are the 97% of people that believe in universal background checks. That is something that should have been done yesterday.
Exactly.
The young people need to be united. 4 million people turned 18 this year. If all those 4 million people decide to vote, we have the power.
Thank you to all the amazing people that have made like $1 contributions, like a few cents even, or like a few dollars or $100. You know, it's small contributions that have enabled us to do such amazing things. I think it's kind of a good example of how kind of democracy almost can work when everybody works together towards the same issues. Even contributing a little bit helps a lot. For voter registration, to get one person registered to vote, it costs an average of $60, and that's insane. And that's part of the reason why I'm personally trying to push to make it a federal law, to make automatic voter registration. You can't logically tell me that you have enough information to draft me into war and send me my draft card on my 18th birthday, but not enough to let me vote on that war.
The time that we have, trying to get so many people registered to vote, and then like a high voter turnout in the primaries, or not the primaries, the midterms. Oh my gosh, it's just like if we can communicate with everybody, and if we can get a lot of people registered to vote, because everywhere we're going, we're trying to get people registered. That would be a very good time. Personally, I'm not a politician girl. We have people on the team who are more like inclined and better to speak to politicians. I'm more of a talking to people at school. I'm more of a student. Like I relate more to teenagers because I'm a teenager. Like if they ask me questions, like I'm like, hey, do you want to ask me something? Because I'm not going to lecture to you for an hour. You don't need that. Like we've all experienced the same things. A lot of these people that we're meeting have experienced gun violence, and you know, like if you want to tell me your story, I'm all ears. I will tell you mine if you want to hear it. If not, we'll just talk about whatever. I met with some kids the other day, and like halfway through the conversation, we got sidetracked and started talking about the backyardigans. Those are the types of connections that we want to make. We're just friends with all these people because we're people, and they should see that, and they should see that we're seeing them. This is love. You know, we want to communicate with people. If they have a problem with us, we want to address that problem and have a conversation with them and see if there's any common ground or if there's any misconceptions that we can correct. If not, then that's okay. The funny thing about life is that it moves whether you want to or not, and I didn't really want to leave Douglas, but it was my time. And soon it will be the juniors who are becoming seniors, and soon it'll be the freshmen who pass through all of the school years and stuff, but you know.
Sure. And with all this going on, have you had a chance to think much ahead about the fall and college? And
oh yeah, no, I'm already going to college, but I'm very excited for this summer. It's just like the biggest chunk of my life is going to be devoted to this. I'm very excited.